Hey guys, it's Camston Plays. Sorry for the delay in posting. Life kind of got in the way. To make up for said delay today, I was thinking of playing some ranked ones. And because I'm playing ranked ones, we're not going to go over the usual random. Today, I'm going to play with my two favorites, being Mirage and Bodvar. And today I'm definitely going to focus a lot less on the, talking about the game, my thoughts and like my plans and stuff like that. I feel like after a while it's starting to get boring, and honestly, I struggled to keep up with it all. But I am going to talk about, the characters, why I love them so much, the unique experience I have with each weapon, and why I enjoy them and stuff like that. Namely, Scythe. Scythe is by far one of my favorite weapons in this game because the string potential, is just insane. This Mordex seems to really love closing the gap on me, so I'm just going to do my absolute best to take full advantage of that. People get stunned by that a lot. Like, if you just go off edge with Scythe, like, people often don't really know how to react if you just grab them from below. This guy's very good at dodging those last second things, though. Right. That was a misclick, honestly. But, Spear as well. Spear is honestly just a really easy weapon to pick up early on, and it's pretty, like, simple to master too. There's a very select few, like, combos and stuff you can do with it, so you never have to, like, be worried if you're not keeping up, I guess. Like I said, he just really likes filling the space, so as long as I don't, like, panic and I keep getting in his space just as much, it should be a pretty simple game. Yeah, that was silly from him. Definitely gave me an ample opportunity to take care of, though. But yeah, no, Spear is a fun weapon, and I would say it's definitely my preferred weapon on this character. Just because, simple, fun, easy enough, and who doesn't love a little bit of easy every now and then? It's all well and good playing a difficult weapon, being good at that weapon, it's a very big sense of accomplishment that you get from it, but it's also nice to just have like a really easy weapon to play around with. But Mordex, in my opinion, is by far one of the hardest characters to play, because he's got like two string weapons, Scythe and Fists. So I truly don't understand why people play him. Like, I get that he's a really popular character. I've never really understood the popularity, personally. Fists, to me, are just really annoying. Unpopular opinion, I'm sure, but fists to me are just really annoying. Like I said, it's fun to have a difficult weapon that you're good at, and I get the appeal, I just can't personally enjoy the character. I also just don't really like Mordex's signatures. I do like Mirage's, and I am a big fan of Bodvar's. I think Bodvar has a lot of power. I think people really misunderstand just how much power he has. I'm gonna wait for this guy to get a weapon, because he doesn't seem all here right now. So, yeah. I just think it's good manners to just, when they're not playing against you, there's no real reason to start a fight or anything like that. Plus, he's probably lagging out, and, if I'm lagging out and somebody's hitting on me, I'm not exactly going to be too happy when I get back. Yeah, the running off the edge, he's definitely lagged out. That's fine, a free win. He's going to be upset about a free win. I was hoping to play some Bodvar though, so hopefully, yeah, once this screen loads in the next game, I will play some Bodvar. As you can see on Plat, I've been pretty consistently placed Plat. I usually only ever peak at 1800. I'm kind of stuck on where to get better from here. Part of me feels like it's just that I need to commit more time to it, but there is also just the fact that, like, you know, I could be lacking in skill in that department. I'm not fully sure of which one it'd be. Yeah, I didn't want to be stuck up on that platform just then. Yeah, this guy definitely prefers sword. Honestly, with sword, it's another situation of just close that close that distance wherever possible. It's a really easy weapon to like navigate. For a lot of people, for whatever reason, they tend to rush a lot. Like, they just permanently have somewhere to be. Being passive, I hate to say it, but being passive is very much rewarded in this game. I don't personally like playing passive because, you know, I find that kind of playstyle boring. I don't blame other people, of course. That was a very good move. I don't blame other people, but I very much prefer an active approach. This guy also has a very active approach, so a lot of this is just going to come down to like personal skill. Which I think he may have more of. But honestly, that's fine. Because if somebody's more skilled than you, you just need to really time your dodges, try and take advantage of those little spaces. It's very annoying when you have like the same kind of matchup, because then you know that other person is like familiar with the character too, so you can't really get away with the sigs that you want to. As you can see, this guy hasn't hit like a single signature yet, and I haven't. Well, other than other than the one that he threw me off the edge with, and that one just now. And I honestly haven't really attempted any kind of signatures. Just because I don't want the signature to go for naught. Like I said, man, always rushing. You know, if you can, and honestly, with hammer, I know it may sound a bit ridiculous, but sometimes your best bet is just to go off edge. A lot of people that play hammer really, really rely on being able to grab you from below. So if you surprise them and genuinely just run off edge with them, a lot of the time, if you escape that grab, you know, that upward grab, that recovery grab, you will just be able to kill them. People get lost after that point. I get lost too, I must admit. I'm sure you saw a couple times in that game just then when the grab didn't hit, I did get a bit confused. Yeah, because you're just so used to it hitting. And honestly, I don't like weapon camping, but sometimes it does just make the game that little bit easier. Yeah, see, I'm getting really badly punished for being over-aggressive here, especially against gauntlets. Yeah, do you see? They really want to be in your space. Yeah, I saved him for no reason whatsoever. I think that might have just been... I'm pretty sure that was just ego. That didn't need to happen the way that it did. But it's okay, I got the stock back right away. That's also a really good move. If there's a platform, just try and like slide signature off of that platform. It tends to surprise a lot of people. I really don't like playing against people like this. You know, the kind of people that just jump around. it does get irritating quite fast. That was well done. I can't complain about that. That was my own foolhardy behaviour. I think for the rest of this game, you know, I'm just going to try and make up this stock, and then I'm not going to be as willing as I've been so far to go off the edge. Oh, wow. Right, yeah, fair enough. That was very much my own, that was my own poor timing and reckless behaviour that definitely caused that win. Not to say that the person I was playing against was bad, or anything like that, but I definitely think that was a winnable match. I just need to show a little bit more patience. And that's probably the biggest way that you end up losing this game, you know, just lacking patience. I get why, obviously. You know, you want this game to finish so you can go on to the next, and so on and so forth. And confidence plays a big key in this game. You just think that you can just go for it and go for it and go for it, when really you just shouldn't be. Yeah, this is definitely going to be like another one of those passive games. So I think I'm just going to try and play passive too. I played very poorly against Bo though, because honestly, it just has such a wide range that just gets so badly frustrating. But yeah, that was simple enough. You know, sometimes people just go off edge where they really shouldn't. Like, you're not bad if you go off edge. A lot of the time, you're really good, and I understand the fun in it. I find it fun too. But sometimes going off edge will just doom you. Like here, if he comes too far down, bam. Oh, that was a very good dodge. That was a very good weapon throw. And like weapon throw combos, I like weapon throw combos. The only issue with weapon throw combos, if you throw the weapon and it doesn't hit them, that's it. You've lost your weapon, and you don't ever want to lose your weapon. But yeah, no, this guy really wants his signatures. So if I just go up a little bit far and bait it, there's a good chance I'll be able to. Yeah, that was my own indecisiveness. Yeah, if I just keep on baiting those signatures, there's a good chance I'll be able to take advantage of them. Moonin. I really don't like Moonin as a character. Yeah. And honestly, in situations like that, it's just a bit frustrating. You know, playing against really passive people like these, it's just, it tends to get on a person's nerves, you know? Because you're thinking, you know, just come up here and fight me. Right, and, you know, and then the emote spam, it's annoying. To put a long story short, it's just really annoying in situations like that. I haven't gone up by much either, but I went up by some, and that will definitely conclude today's video, because I don't think I had the patience to push out another one. So as always, thank you for watching. Any questions or comments, feel free to put them in the comments. I'll happily answer. If you have any tips, I'll happily accept those too. I know that a lot of people are better than me. I have no shame in admitting that I can definitely improve. So thanks. Enjoy.